Hey guys, I'm Max, Jay, and we're the non-binary nomads. So today's video is about the gear that we're going to use for our next trip, which is to...
we're going to Cottonwood Lakes in Inyo National Forest.
So we're hoping to do the Cottonwood Lake Loop and then branch off and go up to Mount Whitney and get a permit to climb Mount Whitney and then come back, but who knows?
So here's the gear we're going to be using for Inyo National Forest.
Alright, so this is the gear that I will be using for our Inyo National Forest hike. I use a Kelty Coyote 65 liter pack. It weighs about 4 pounds, and Jay and I are in the process of cutting our weight, so my pack might be the next thing to go. But as of now, I love it. It's an internal frame. It gets the job done. It has enough room for everything that I need, and all around it's just a good pack. I recently switched to a Thermarest Z-Lite. It weighs 10 ounces because it's a small, and I just use this instead of an inflatable pad that I used to use because I kept popping them. So I wanted something that was more durable and would last me a little bit longer. The sleeping system that I use is the Body Source. I am a very hot sleeper, so I don't need anything to keep me crazy warm at night. So the comfort level for this is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. The limit is 30, and in an extreme case, it goes down to 15. This is my cover for my backpack. It's just an REI Co-op. It's for an 80 liter pack, but mine's a 65 liter, so it gets the job done. Then we have my propane tank. I carry one and Jay carries one just in case. And we switch those out every couple trips so that we always have propane to heat our food. This is a GSI Outdoors pot that I put over my camping stove. It heats up 4 cups of water, which is perfect for us because we generally need 2 cups per meal. So I can heat up Jay's water and my water all at the same time, and we can eat dinner together, which is always nice. So this is a model BB450 Bear Vault. It weighs about 2 pounds and 9 ounces. It's supposed to be a 7-day supply, but I eat about 3,000 calories per day, which means I only get about 5.5 or 6 days worth of food out of this Bear Vault because I eat a lot and it takes up a lot of space. We follow this guy on YouTube named Darwin, and he taught us how to build these food pouches. They basically, you put your food inside of it in a Ziploc bag, and then you add your hot water, and it keeps it insulated and helps heat it up a lot faster and keep it hot. This is a mobile cube. I use it to keep my phone charged. I have an in port and an out port. All I have to do is charge it up before I go, and then when I'm out in the field, I'll put my charging cable into here to put my phone on, and it'll keep it charged for 2 or 3 nights. This is my E-Tech City water purifier. It weighs 2.72 ounces, and I've had it since I hiked the PCT a couple years ago. It's got the job done. It's a little bit heavier than it needs to be. It's a little bit longer than it needs to be, but it gets the job done, and I love it. It's my headlamp. It's just a basic headlamp. It's got a couple different features. I actually don't know the brand that it is because I've had it for so long. This is my E-Tech City stove. I just put it on top of my propane tank and put my pot on top of that, and it heats up. As you can see, it's been through a little bit, but it gets the job done. It weighs 3 ounces. We have our tarp that goes under our tent. This is a Kelty 2-person tent. In order to split up the weight when we go backpacking, I carry the tent and the poles, and then Jay carries the stakes and the fly that goes over the tent. And last but not least, I carry 2 of these. They're a 1.5 liter reusable-ish water bottle. We reuse them, just add more water to it, and that way we can put our water filters on top of it, filter it out, and call it a day. So this is the gear minus the clothes and the food that I'll be using for our Inyo National Forest hike.
This is my pack. It's a new pack. I haven't used it yet. My last pack was a Deuta 55 liter pack. This one's a My Trail 50 liter ultralight pack. I'm trying to cut my base weight down, so I'm hoping this will help. This is about 1 pound, 6 ounces. My last pack was 3 pounds. I love my last pack, but 2 extra pounds is a lot for me. So I'm hoping that this will be a nice beginning phase ultralight pack. I can do a review on this later after I try it. This is my sleeping bag. I can link the brand underneath the video. I can't remember what it is offhand. It is a 0 degree bag. I'm a cold sleeper, but this is going to be way too warm for this trip. But it's the only bag that I have, so it's going to have to work. This is my sleeping mat. It's made by Nemo. It's regular length and it's about 15 ounces. It's the lightest sleeping mat I've been able to find on the market. I have popped 2 of them, but I can't sleep on a foam pad. I have shoulder injuries that don't allow me to sleep flat on my back, so I kind of need an inflatable mat. So this is what's working for me right now. This is just an off-brand inflatable pillow. The equivalent is about $30 to $50, and this one was like $8 or $10 on Amazon, and it seems to do just fine. It's a bit of a luxury, but I do like to sleep with a pillow. We are splitting the weight on the tent, so I'm carrying the stakes and the rain fly. This is my eating utensil, my spork. It's got the long stem so that I can eat out of the bags easily without getting my hands dirty. And it's got the smooth end here. I got one that had the rougher material on the end, and I didn't like how it felt when I was eating, so this one should work a little bit better for me. I also got this one on Amazon. It's some off-brand. This is my charger. Mine's a lot bigger and heavier than Max's charger. I'm a little bit more electronics based. I like my phone to stay charged. I use GPS on my phone. I like to take a lot of pictures, so I want a charger that's going to last me a few days, and this should charge my phone and my Kindle for 4 to 7 days roughly, in one charge from this. This is a pocket knife I've had for like 10 years. It's probably too heavy to bring backpacking, but I really like it. This is my water filter. It's a Sawyer Mini. It's the same concept as Max's filter. It's just a little bit smaller. You just screw it to the top of any water bottle really, but the smart water bottles seem to work really well. And then you just drink directly out of the filter, or you can squeeze the water into another container, and it's just all filtered out for you. Those work really well. Over there is my cup that I like to drink tea out of in the mornings. We are splitting the weight on the propane containers. We like to bring 2 of them just in case one doesn't work. My Kindle is a little bit extra, but I like to read at night to help me go to sleep. It stays charged for about 3 weeks, so I don't really have to worry about it dying. It's just added weight to my pack. This we went over in Max's video. Again, we can put a link underneath this video for the DIY version on Darwin's YouTube channel. This is my Bear Vault. It's the same, a BV500. It's supposed to hold 7 days worth of food. We're required to bring this in certain national forests because of bear safety. It's heavy and I don't really want to put it in my pack, but It helps keep us safe, our food safe, and most importantly, the bears safe. And then all the way over there is my handkerchief that I usually bring on our trips for multiple purposes. And at the very bottom, we have the poop shovel because you have to dig holes to use the bathroom. So that's our gear for our next trip to Inyo National Forest.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, or follow us on Instagram. We're the Non-Binary Nomads.
If you have any questions about any of the gear that we've packed, go ahead and ask below or even on our Instagram page.
Thanks for watching.